Guys, let's talk about Mohammed Salisu. He scored an own goal yesterday in the UCL and ended up winning the Man of the Match award in that particular game. We are going to talk about that into details and why he won the Man of the Match award. We're also going to talk about Mohammed Kudus, former coach of the Black Stars. Chris Hughton has said some few things concerning Mohammed Kudus' move to Tottenham. I'm going to tell you exactly what he said. And also, Partey, he had a lot to say concerning Villarreal's performance in the UCL against Dortmund. I'm going to tell you everything and many more live here. But before we jump into it, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. Thank you for watching this particular video. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with Mohammed Salisu. He featured for Monaco as they faced Pafos in the UCL. That game ended up in a 2-2 draw. Mohammed Salisu scored an own goal, and this season that was his second own goal. And a lot of people were complaining that why is he scoring own goals like that? Why is he scoring own goals like that? But I look at those people saying that, and I ask myself, did they even watch the game? Did they even see how that own goal came about? It was not his fault. The goalkeeper was trying to prevent the ball from entering into the net, and by mistake, unfortunately, Mohammed Salisu was in the way of the ball. So as he was trying to do that, the ball hit Mohammed Salisu and the ball went back in. So it was not like he had the ball and he played it back to his own net, the way people make it seem. But then in that game, he was superb throughout the game. For someone to have scored an own goal and receive a rating of 7.4 alone should tell you how good he was in the game. You understand my point? And after the game, a lot of people were complaining that why did he even receive the Man of the Match award? And this is what the UEFA Technical Observers Group commented. They said he was solid defensively in 1v1 situation and adept at clearing crosses. So guys, this is the reason why he was awarded the Man of the Match award. If not for that own goal, guess what? He had 100% performance in that game for Monaco. 1v1 situation, you can't go past Mohammed Salisu. He was solid, he was superb in that game. Guess what? Aerial duels, he was there. He was clearing the balls here and there. This is the Mohammed Salisu we have all been asking for. The form is back. Salisu form no Yazo Salisu form no Yazo. The form is back. Salisu's form is back, and I'm happy for him. Under this new coach, he's getting regular playing time. He's playing so well. That three-back system, he looks like he understands his role in that three-back system, and every single time he's becoming an impactful player for Monaco. So guys, that is the update that has to do with Mohammed Salisu, a great defender. And you see, I like it because we are going to the World Cup and we are going with a player that is currently on form. The rest of the countries that come to face us, trust me, when they look at our backline and they see Salisu and look at what he's doing now for Monaco, then go shake, they go do shake body. You understand? Yeah. So guys, that is the update that has to do with Mohammed Salisu. Now, when he took the Man of the Match award, this is what he had to say concerning his performance and also the performance of the team. He says that this is a big lesson for us. We need to defend better in such games at difficult venues, especially at set pieces. We knew pafos were always going to be a threat. We also needed to ensure we took our opportunities at our end. We are still in the competition, but we must go to Galatasaray in the next Champions League game and get 3 points there. Yes, their next game, Monaco's next game, is against Galatasaray. Unfortunately for them, Victor Osimhen would be ready by then. That is the only unfortunate news. But then I can't wait to see Mohammed Salisu versus Victor Osimhen. It's going to be an interesting one. But then guys, that is the update I have for you concerning Mohammed Salisu. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Mohammed Kudus. Yesterday, he did not start for Tottenham. I spoke about him extensively on Sports Corner GH. So please go check out my reaction towards the game Tottenham played against PSG. They lost that game by 5-3. A lot of goals in that game. But then let's talk about Mohammed Kudus. A lot of people believe that he's not doing so well at Tottenham. And I think people have forgotten that 1, he got injured. 2, he missed some games for Tottenham. 3, he's just returning from an injury, and yesterday he played only 14 minutes. So I think we are harshly criticizing Mohammed Kudus based on yesterday's performance. Immediately he walked on PSG were already scoring a penalty when he even came into the game. It was 5-3 when he was already on the pitch. So don't make it look like Mohammed Kudus did not perform so well. He did not start the game. Let's not forget, after that Chelsea game, he did not play 2 extra games for Tottenham. He missed games for the Black Stars. So it will take some time, but trust me, Kudus is not a bad player. He's an excellent player, and the goals will start flowing very, very soon. So please, let's be let me say intentional with our criticism. Now, let's move away from that and take a look at what Chris Hughton, former Black Star coach, had to say about Mohammed Kudus. Now, this is what he said, and I read. He says that, I think it was an excellent signing by Tottenham. The deal for Kudus made a lot of sense, especially from a financial perspective. Tottenham needed a player of his profile. It is a big stadium, a big stage in England, and he started his Tottenham career very well. He fits seamlessly into a system that favors crosses into the box. This is what Chris Hughton had to say concerning Mohammed Kudus. Let's not forget, he coached Mohammed Kudus at the national team level. He understands the player. He understands what it takes to bring Mohammed Kudus to the top, to start scoring goals. And he says Tottenham, they did the right move by signing Mohammed Kudus. I think it's still not a bad signing. The way a lot of people are saying, and it's not a bad signing. The season has not ended yet. And I promise you, Kudus is scoring 10 plus goals this season. Look, currently he has 4 assists to 1 goal. It is not over. I am not giving up on the dream of him scoring 10 plus goals this season. But then guys, that is the update that has to do with Mohammed Kudus and also what Chris Hughton had to say about him. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about Thomas Partey. He featured for Villarreal in the UCL against Dortmund. They went to the Signal Iduna Park. Trust me, it was not what we expected it to be. They crashed down. It was not good at all for Villarreal. They were well beaten. Yes, when I say well beaten, look, they were well beaten by Dortmund. And people might be blaming it on red card, but I always say this: don't blame a loss of a game on red card. Red card are also part of the game. They are used to regulate how the game is supposed to go. So if you do something and red card goes against you, don't complain. Don't make it look like it is the reason why you lost the game. But guess what? Thomas Partey spoke after the game, spoke after Villarreal's performance. In fact, he was not happy about the loss, and he feels like they can go, further and do better. But then after 5 or 6 games being played in the UCL, Villarreal only has 1 point, and currently they sit 34th on the table. It looks like if they don't turn things around, they can make it to the next round. But then let me tell you exactly what Thomas Partey said after the game. He says that, we knew it was going to be a difficult game where little details decide these games. We had many opportunities to get ahead. At the end of the first half, we considered a corner that we did not defend well. The game has changed. I am happy because we showed our face. Then he was asked about decisions that did not go in their favor. A lot of refereeing decisions, VAR decisions that did not go in their favor. And this is what he said. He says that these are details that can change a game for you, and today it went against us. We have to keep learning because the season is long. We have to improve. To play with the best, we have to do better. This is what Thomas Partey had to say concerning the whole VAR decision, the referee decision. A lot of people believe that Villarreal, they were not treated very well by the referee. But Thomas Partey says that if you have to play with the best, then you have to do better. Their performance have not been good at all. And currently, they only have 1 point. Villarreal has 1 point in the UCL. It should tell you that this season, they are not well equipped. They are not performing very well in the UCL, even with the addition of Thomas Partey. That's why I said the last time that against Pafos, that was a game where they could have easily gotten 3 points, but they let it slip away, benching Thomas Partey for God knows why. You understand my point? Now you have difficult games coming your way. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But then guys, this is the update I have for you concerning all these 3 players. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Especially Mohammed Salisu. I'm really excited for him. The form is back, and all of a sudden I have a song for him. Mohammed Salisu from Yazo Salisu from Yazo. Yeah, that's my song for Salisu. The form is back, and I'm happy for him because he's one player that has been criticized a lot, and I'm happy that his form is back. I think at the right time, because you need this kind of form in the national team. The way Black Stars, we like to play three-back system. The World Cup, it looks like it's something that we are going to use a lot. So it's good to have players already playing in that particular system, so that when they come into the national team, it does not become something new for them, something that they have to adapt to. So I'm just happy with Salisu for winning the Man of the Match award. But then for those who did not watch the game, as much as he has scored 2 own goals this season, trust me, yesterday's own goal, it was not his fault. He was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, as simple as that. He was not supposed to be there, because if not, the goalkeeper would have cleared that ball, but he was there and the ball hit him and then it went back in. But then, guys, let me know your thoughts about all this down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Motm. I'll make sure to see you back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. I know you guys can help me do that. It is you guys that are going to help me do that, so please make sure to subscribe. Charlie, I'll see you in the next one. Go vibe.